my hair, and I've been getting my hair wet whenever I get in the shower. So over the course of time, I did notice that my braids that I initially braided had swollen up a little bit, and they're not as thin looking as they were when I first started, which is good for me because I like how that looks. And also, um, I'm still using the coconut oil and the Dr. Bronner soap and just plain water on my hair when I wash it. Last night, I actually went ahead and I braided my hair back into two braids. I'm not sure if you can see that really well, but I braided it back into two braids. And I did that because it helps my hair lay flat when I wrap it up in a scarf, or if I when I go to lay down and I want to keep it protected from rubbing against itself. That night I actually kind of like how it looks. Not much has really changed other than that. I really am happy that I took the time and went through and interlocked the loose roots of my hair, and some in the front and some in the back. Not all of them, because not all of them needed it at this point. Because when I initially braided my hair, it wasn't as tight as at the root. But I'm glad that I did that, because now I know that I actually will be able to do my whole head without needing assistance from somebody. At least that's my initial reaction to being able to do this part in the back and everything without having to really use a mirror. So we'll see how that goes later on down the road. But so far with my journey, I have no regrets in starting it. I'm very happy about it, especially since I was the type that just wanted to get up and go anyway. My hair was out in the afro. I just tossed on the headband after I washed it, and that was it. Washed, think comb, headband, out the door. Wash, headband, think comb. It was out the door. Or I just throw on a scarf anyway and just go. So it's not like I'm taking a huge leap from a whole other direction to get to this point of wanting to have locks. So I am back from the doctor's office, and I got my glasses. Yes, my new glasses, which I'm so happy about, because for the first time I went to the doctor's office with my husband, and he ended up having to get glasses. But that is a whole other story. But I'm just so happy that he took me and got me my new glasses. Yeah, and I'm quite sure you can tell I like it. Yeah, I like it. But back to what this is supposed to be about. So I'm going to give like a basic background on some stuff I went through with my hair when I was younger. I had a nightmare story when I was around somewhere between 9 and 11, somewhere in there, that one of my relatives gave me a bad perm, and my hair basically fell out. I went through a process of being teased because my hair had fallen out and I had short hair. And I don't know how many other people actually went through something like that, but I totally understand. So from that point on, I went through this really up and down phase of clip-on ponytails, having my hair really short, braiding, getting extension braids and the weave. But it wasn't like a chronic thing. Like I went to a salon and had stuff done all the time. It wasn't nothing like that. It was just like a on and off. I would do it myself, or my mother would do my hair. And once I got into my later teenage years, I actually really had this whole cycle of I would dye my hair, I would lighten it, I would wear braids often, or I would wear a wig. I went through a crazy wig phase. I had wigs every color you could think of. And it was a long stretch of me having issues with the fact that a majority of it was I really didn't know that a lot of the stuff that I was doing to my hair was causing me some serious problems. I know, right? You would think that I would have common sense, but not so much. I wasn't all that mature then. Now that I've actually gotten older and I did a little bit more research on it, I realized that the chemicals that I was putting on my hair was damaging it really bad. It wasn't good for me. The dye that I put in my hair was really not so good for my hair. My hair was already just saying, just leave me alone. My hair really doesn't like chemicals at all. It just doesn't. And now that I go back to the beginning of that, if I knew what I know now, I would not have been getting the perms and the other stuff in my hair. Because originally I really liked my hair to begin with. I got the perm because, well, the original thing was my mother did it because it made it easy for her to do my hair. And from that point, it just seemed like an acceptable thing. She did it to her hair all the time, and that's just the cycle that I got caught up in. Now that I'm older, it is no more perm, and that's been years that there's been no more perm. But I went through that really horrible phase of the dyeing my hair, and the dye was really doing just about the same thing that a perm would have did to my hair, and I just really didn't grasp that until I started looking at what was in it. And yeah, I guess I had that type of hair that just the chemicals in my hair are like a no-no. It'll just cause it to break off. But now we're back to this point. Basically, I went through a long struggle of I want locks. I should lock my hair. I want locks. But then there was like this mental stigma of I never really had them, so I don't know enough about them to do them myself. And I've never really been a salon person, so it's like I don't know if I should be going to a salon and asking somebody I really don't know to do my hair either. So I just got to the point that I started looking at videos on YouTube and looking up things online about dreadlocks and how to start them, and thankfully I got to the point that I'm at right now, and I'm very happy 1 week into my journey, and I like to thank you for watching my video.